Right, here is an updated Freehit Game Week 29 draft. I did post one last week, but after a few stinky performances at the weekend, I have to change a few things ASAP. Exactly the same as the last draft, I'm sticking with the Nottingham Forest double up of Sells and Aina. First change is Gabriel is coming out of the team. I know he has the highest projected points for Game Week 29, but Arsenal keep conceding silly goals. And to be honest, he's just doing my head in, so I'm going to swap him for Gvardiol, or potentially Kirkes, depending on who you prefer. Ain't Nori of course stays, as he has a fantastic fixture against Southampton. Sticking with the 3-4-3, Jared Bowen kicks us off in midfield. Some would argue he's the best player outside of the top 6 clubs. Bruno Fernandes now has 2 10-pointers and 1 9-pointer in his last 3 games. Let's hope he can make it 4 returns in a row. For me, Mbumo stays in the team. I've seen a few FPL tipsters recommend Phil Foden. He's not returned in 5 games. And he's a massive rotation week. 2 games ago, he played 17 minutes. Not for me. And another change I'm making is Justin Kluivert's going to come in for Heung-min Son. Son is a huge rotation risk, and with their big Europa League game on Thursday night, I wouldn't be surprised if he doesn't play at the weekend. Or starts on the bench. Up top, of course, Erling Haaland and Chris would stay, as they're the 2 best attacking assets to buy in Game Week 29. And the last change from last week's draft is I'm going to take out Beto, but I could still argue to keep him for a Vanilson. Obviously, it's a free hit, so it's a 1-week punt, so fixtures don't really matter, but as more of a long-term hold, a Vanilson is a better asset. Even if you're not going to use your free hit this week, like me, then a Vanilson is still a brilliant asset to bring in for your wildcards in Game Week 30 to 32. If you're free hitting in Game Week 29, let me know what you think of this team. Considering the fixtures are really tough and there's not too many great assets playing, I'm going to give it a 9 out of 10. If you prefer more in-depth content, make sure you go and sub to my YouTube channel. I'm going to try and post on there every single week.